Have you ever noticed that Zion's eyes are cloudy? He doesn't have cataracts, but he does have a condition called pannus, and it's something that happens in large breed dogs too. There are environmental factors that can cause pannus, like UV rays and dry conditions, but there's also a genetic component too. Zion gets eye drops regularly, and I've made a few videos about that, but he also, just a couple weeks ago, had a visit from our vet for a treatment for his pannus, and I want to show you guys how it went. Trigger warning, if you don't like needles, you should probably go to my profile and watch a different Zion video. I'm injecting Zion with a sedative here, and you'll see it doesn't hurt him at all. He doesn't even notice.
Good boy. Good job. Good job.
We're sedating him so that the vet can get a good look at his eyes and also to provide a treatment to slow the disease. A moment for the adorable toe beans, and now Zion is fully sedated and our vet is assessing his eyes.
Good. That's good. Yeah. High five, Zion.
We first started noticing Zion had symptoms of this disease about 5 years ago. So right here, our vet is saying that he's happy with how slowly it's progressing. This part's a little tough to watch. The needle isn't actually going into Zion's eye. It's going into the tissue around his eye. And it's a steroid. So the steroid injections help slow the progression of the growth of the scar tissue.
Yeah. This eye is definitely scarred up more.
Okay.
You know, you definitely have this thicker conjunctive, this black on here.
Yeah.
But it actually didn't take up stain. I don't see a big scratch.
Oh, you could see it.
Yeah, so, I mean, if they're deep, you... Oh, yeah, with the stain, you'll see it stained. And maybe there's a little underneath this, right in here. But that's kind of the body keeps scarring to heal it. It's about 50% of the cornea, but we will inject that one, and I will put that contact on this eye.
If there isn't, do you think there's pain in the eye then?
It's sensitive. I wouldn't say it's as painful as it would be with a strap.
Okay.
That other triangular shot.
Yeah.
What can happen with this disease is that ulcers can form on the cornea, and they're very, very painful, but the doctor said that he hasn't seen that yet on Zion.
It doesn't fix it forever, but hopefully calms it way down.
Yeah.
Like a contact lens, it does attach, although you can pop it out. But it's really just a Band-Aid over the cornea to help it stay moist and try to heal on its own. And then in theory, it has its own healing mechanisms with stem cells and things that
with it being a placenta.
supposed to help with healing, right? Exactly.
The doctor finished up the treatment for his eyes, so we did a few more maintenance things for Zion, trimmed all of his very long claws, drew some blood to have it tested, and got ready to wake him up.
Hold on. Oh, wow. Need some new ones of those.
We carefully carried Zion to his den so that when he woke up, he was in his favorite place in the world. And then he came out of the den, and Harmony and Ezekiel were very happy to see him and very concerned, checking on him, making sure he was okay. The whole thing went really well, and Zion's completely back to normal now, doing his usual things, sleeping in late and complaining about everything. And we wouldn't have it any other way, would we?